too. Tell me a little
That's
bit
right.
about Daegu, David. Tell me a bit about your city. What do you like about it?
Okay, so the thing I like about my city is, my city is like there are a lot of, yeah, taxi and bus because
Mm-hmm.
it's busy, so I can easily go to place. I can easily go to a place that
Mm-hmm.
is far.
Very
Like,
accessible.
yeah, so I take a bus when I go to school.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, and yeah, it's just really easy to take bus.
Mm-hmm.
And also, yeah, my city is surrounded by mountain, and I like
Oh,
mountaineering,
very
hiking.
nice.
So yeah, I can easily go to mountain, and I
Mm-hmm.
can hike, or I can also yeah do mountaineering. Yeah, that is the thing I like about my city. And
Excellent.
also, yeah, I guess yeah, also yeah, my I like my city food. I like Korean food, like
Mm-hmm.
bulgogi and yeah, kimchi
Kimchi rice,
and
yeah.
yeah, 된장찌개. Yeah, and also yeah, like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
food and the rice
Of course,
and
the Korean barbecue and everything. I'm sure you like too.
that's right. Yeah,
Excellent.
that's what I like about my city. Yeah.
Perfect.
What
Very
about you?
nice.
Can you tell me a little bit about Dublin? I just
Yes, of
heard the
course I
name
can.
Dublin, but
I can
yeah, I don't
show
know
you
a
a
lot
little bit
about it.
about it too. So Dublin is quite an old city, actually, David. It's home to like many castles and many old churches and stuff like that too. But it's also it's I'll show you I'll show you some pictures. So this, first of all, this is Dublin Castle. Okay. Quite an old castle from like the 11th century, very, very old. It's also there's like a lot of nature too as well. There's like a big park over here too called Phoenix Park. You can see
Okay.
there's wild deer all around. you
Wow.
know Beautiful like little scenery and stuff like this too. Also the home of our zoo. And what I say, it's an old city, there's also some kind of new places too. I was mentioning Silicon Valley earlier, but there's also Silicon Docks, Silicon Docks, Dublin. This would be home to like this is be home to like big tech companies. That's the convention center right there. A
Wow, that is so
lot
cool.
of So up along the docks is a lot of companies have opened up here. Like a lot of business companies have opened up here, David, because of our tax. Our tax rate is very low. So you have companies like Facebook and Google and Amazon who stay in Dublin, and they provide a lot of jobs and stuff. Of course, Dublin is home to like a lot of Dublin pubs, a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars where people like. Um, this is a very famous bar here called the Temple Bar. Home, it has a lot of
Okay.
tourists and stuff like that. Look, you got your flags and everything up here. Um, this is where people go to relax after work, to drink and have fun and everything. They're
Okay.
like that too. So that's just a little bit of what Dublin is like. It is a bit of a cold city, I would say. Um, there's a river that runs right through it. It's good for shopping. It can be a little bit expensive to live in, but that's just a little bit about Dublin.
Oh, I see. But yeah, your city sounds really interesting,
Thank
and
you.
I also like cold weather because I
Mm.
hate hot weather.
What is the weather right now over there, David?
So right now, it's not hot and it's not cold. So it's
Mm.
kind of like the autumn.
In the
But
middle.
yeah,
Okay.
it will be summer soon.
Gonna
Like
be
it will
somewhere
be
soon.
really
Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere soon here too. It'll never
yeah.
go in Ireland. It will never reach above like 30 degrees. It just won't.
Oh,
It'll get to about 20 to 20 like 7 at most. So it can be a little bit hot, but not too hot.
oh, I see. 27.
Yeah.
That's not
Uh,
that hot compared
something
to
something you'd
Korea.
be dreaming of, I'm sure. Yeah, compared to some of the temperatures over there too. But yeah, that's how it is over there.
Oh, I see. By the way, I also want to ask, like, yeah, which weather do you prefer? You like hot weather or you like cold weather?
Um, it kind of depends. Cold weather can be comfortable because you get to wear nice warm clothes and stuff. But hot weather is nice. You can smell the weather. You can smell the nice flowers, and the smell of summer is quite nice. Um,
That's right.
but you know, given how white I am, I don't tan very easily. I just turn red, so it can be a little bit too hot for me. But I guess I like autumn weather where it's not too hot, it's not too cold. That's kind of what I'm into, to be
Oh,
fair.
I see. I also like I kind of like yeah autumn weather because
Yeah.
if it's too cold, then yeah, like it's hard to get up. Yeah, so there are so it's not that good.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, so I like autumn. Yeah, I also like autumn because
hmm
autumn
hmm
is not that cold and not that hot,
Right. Okay.
and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
I guess yeah, autumn is a really nice weather, and
Yeah,
it's
it is.
also really nice weather to read books because
It
yeah,
is. I was
I
just
read
about to
books.
ask David, what books do you like to read?
Any Korean books like
Any
yeah,
Korean book?
the back like there are a lot of
Mm-hmm.
books. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do
that's my
you
desk.
have you ever read any? Have you ever read any? Have you ever read any English books before, David?
Yeah, I have read English book. Have you ever heard of Magic Tree House?
Magic Tree House. It sounds familiar. Who wrote that book?
So the writer name was Mary Pop Osborne. Have you ever heard of her name?
No, I don't think I have now, to be honest. Sounds
Oh,
interesting though.
yeah, I get yeah, Magic Tree House is a fantastic book,
Mm.
and yeah, it's also written in Korean. So I read in Korean
Ah,
first, and
okay.
then yeah, I read in English. But yeah, the story was really interesting. The story goes like, so there are two main characters. Their
Mm.
names are yeah, Jack and Annie, and one day they found Magic Tree House. Yeah, and yeah, yeah, they can travel through Magic Tree House. They can travel to future, and they can also travel to past, and
Oh,
yeah, they
okay.
can
So it's like a little time travel kind of book.
yeah, it's a time travel.
Ah,
Yeah,
excellent.
and
Nice.
yeah, they have a mission, and
Mm-hmm.
if they complete the mission, then they can come back to the yeah, I mean their real time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the story goes like that, and it's really
Cool.
interesting and fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a good little time. Great stuff, David. So how long have you been learning English, David?
So I've been learning English for about yeah 6 years. I started
6 years.
learning yeah I started learning English when I was in first grade
First grade.
in
Okay.
elementary school, and
Mm,
then yeah now I'm in middle school. So oh
excellent.
no, I guess yeah 7 years. It's not
Mm.
six.
Okay. And is there any part of English that you find difficult, David, like grammar or anything like that?
Yeah, grammar is a little difficult. Yeah,
A little
I'm
difficult.
not that good at grammar, so yeah, I had to study.
Okay.
And also, yeah, I guess yeah, three changing. Yeah, like yeah, lied,
Mm.
or also another thing.
Ah, yeah, some
Yeah,
kind
how
of
do
like
you say in English?
so like lied like the difference the different pronunciation of different words.
Like there are three. So lie, lied, and there are three types of word. Yeah,
Mhm.
like DCC. I'm learning school in
Oh,
school.
like yeah, like the suffix is like the ends of word, like yeah, lie. Yeah, I know what you mean, David. So yeah,
Yeah, this is also really difficult.
it can be a
Yeah,
bit
but
hard.
yeah, like yes,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm going to learn that soon in school.
Okay. All right. Well, if when it comes up, I'll be sure to help you if you have any questions about it. And in other classes, we
Okay.
can, because what I like to do is I like to have casual conversation when I first meet a student, and then if there's something that they want, like grammar or pronunciation stuff, we can look at stuff like that um in the future too. How long have you been using Cambly for, David?
So I've been using Cambly for 2 years.
Two
Yeah,
years?
almost 2 years. So
Almost
yeah,
2 years. Very nice.
yeah, that's quite a long time. What about
Am
you? How long
I
have
the
you been
I've been
using it?
here, and so I've been teaching since over a year and a half now. And is this your first time talking to someone from Ireland, David?
Oh, what was he saying again?
Is this your first time talking to an Irish tutor?
Actually, yeah, no, I've spoken to a lot of
Oh,
Irish
you have.
tutor.
Ah, great.
Yeah,
Okay, good stuff. So
and
I'm
you're
sure they've taught you. I think I do.
yeah, but actually, yeah, they're all from the other cities. Like I
Mm-hmm.
only speak to a tutor who's from Dublin, about two or one, two or three.
Uh
So
huh.
yeah, that's why I don't know a lot about Dublins. But
Ah,
yeah, I
okay.
guess yeah, like you tell me today. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
now I know that it's a really interesting city. Like it is. I know there's also an old city.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of like castles and churches and lots of if you're into history, there's a lot to kind of discover over here in Dublin too. One
Oh, I
thing I
see.
like to do, Dave, I have something fun for you. Right. I like to play a game with some students of mine. Okay.
Okay.
So I have in my hand here. This is called the Storyteller's Dice. All right.
Okay, storyteller dice.
The
Okay.
Storyteller's Dice. So what it is, in my hand, I have these dice, and on these dice, there's little pictures. Okay. So what
Yeah,
we
I
have
can
to
see.
do is when I roll these dice, we have to make up a story based on what pictures the dice have.
Oh, I
And
think I got it. Like
yeah.
if it's a sad,
Hmm.
then I have to make a sad story, and if
Yeah,
it's a
kind of. Yeah,
happy
yeah.
face, then
Hmm.
oh yeah, I think I
Exactly.
got it.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll roll the dice first. I'll make a little short story, and then I'll let you have a try. Okay? Just
Okay.
use these there. So all right. So okay. So first one is one day I woke up and I decided to put on my lucky hat as I went to work. Okay.
Oh, you have to make a story like that. I
Yeah.
see.
So like this. Okay. Uh, there were some kids who were playing football outside, and the football hit my lucky hat off my head. Um,
Oh, so you continue story.
you just
Like,
kind of keep going. Yeah, you keep going with the story, even if the story doesn't make sense. You just keep going.
okay.
All right. So then my lucky hat flew into the ocean and it landed onto a whale. So now the whale
Okay.
has my hat. All right. Um, then the whale spat out my hat, and the hat landed right on top of the cat. So there was a hat with a cat, a hat on the
Okay.
cat. Okay. The cat decided to run away, but I decided to follow his little paw prints into the forest. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Not only then the cat decided to pee on my hat, and it made me very, very angry. Okay. So there's like a little
Oh,
example story. It doesn't have to make sense, but let's give it a try, David. Okay. So I'll roll the dice for you and
oh,
see what
okay.
kind of thing we come up with. All right. So let's try with the first one here, like this. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I get the ice cream at the mart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, you're at the
and
ice cream. Right. All right. And cool.
okay, and yeah, and the one kid come to me and yeah, he asked me to trade the ice cream and juice. Yeah, so I trade for it.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Now,
Uh, and then yeah, so yeah, and my friend said yeah, they call me and they say yeah, let's play soccer. Yeah, so I just play soccer and I leave the juice and the juice was yeah completely yeah, it goes really bad because of the
because
sun. Yeah.
it's because of the sun. Okay, yeah, and I'm sure the
Okay.
ice cream probably melted as well because of the sun. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Yes. So and yeah, I have to go to academy, so I take taxi, and
Okay.
then yeah, I just leave the juice at the taxi
Oh my gosh.
secretly.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
But taxi driver finds the juice, and then yeah, he teach me a lesson. Yeah, so I was sad.
You're quite sad about that. All right. And the final one. And there we go.
Uh, wait a minute, let me think. Yeah, so I just said sorry, and yeah, and yeah, before I go to academy, I just went to restaurant, and yeah, I eat some food.
Perfect. All right, there you go. So that's the Storyteller's Dice. Fun little game to try and get people to come up with creative little stories, and it's also a fun little party game I like to play.
Oh, I
As
see.
you can
It's
see.
really interesting. By the way, I
Yeah,
guess you're really good at making stories
yeah.
because yeah,
Just
this
random on
kind
the
of thing
spot.
is
Yeah,
really difficult. Yeah, but I guess
pretty
yeah,
hard.
you are really good. Like
Oh,
your
thank
story
you.
is also really natural. Yeah, like can you do it again?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's give it one more try. So they're like this. Okay. And let's see. So okay. Uh, this says bang, by the way. So as I was sleeping, I was awoken by a very large explosion outside my house. A very large bang outside my house. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, as I was, I woke up and decided to get some coffee. I needed to see what was going on. I spat my coffee out from the surprise of the explosion,
Okay.
and then to, I decided to call. I decided to call the police to see what exactly made that noise. I needed to report this large explosion.
Okay.
And then two. Um, then, about 10 minutes later, the police decided to show up outside of the house to explain what that was. Um,
Okay.
turns out it wasn't a very large explosion at all. It was someone farting, and then a very large animal decided to take a crap.
Okay.
Um, as a result, I was angry, and so was the police. The police are very, very angry too. Yeah, there you
Oh, I
go.
see.
Just
Wow.
just nonsense stories, but they're fun to make. All right,
Yeah, but
David. It
that
was
was really
very
fun.
nice to meet you today.
Yeah, it was
Thank you so
really
much
nice
for calling
talking
me.
with you.
Yeah, likewise. Hopefully, I get to see you again very soon. We can look at some articles or some talk about some different topics and stuff next time, or have more kind of casual conversation. It's up to you. Right, I'll see you again very soon, David. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.
Yeah, you too. Have a great day. Yeah, and I
Cheers.
guess
See
yeah,
you
you
soon.
are a really good teacher. Well, thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much, David. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Yeah, have a good day. Bye.